Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Liz, the official craft nerd, and it has been a while, but I am here. I've got a new video for you today, and let's just jump right on into it. So today's project, I am going to take these wooden tags. I picked these up at a yard sale, paid a couple dollars for them, and knew immediately that I was going to repurpose these. And what better than to kick off Christmas decor and DIYs than with these. So I'm going to give these a coat of this Waverly chalk paint and plaster, which is probably by far one of my favorite colors, and I use it all the time. So finishing up the paint process, I realized I probably should have sanded off the words on these. Now this part that I'm painting is not going to matter because we're going to decoupage over them, and I just wanted a white base. But then I thought, oh, the backs, we're going to have to do something with the back. So I took my power sander and sanded off the backs. Now I only showed a very quick clip of that because I was not being the safety expert on using my power tool there. So you guys, please, if you're going to use power tools, please be safe when doing that. Don't just do like I did on that one. So anyway, I am taking these papers. Now I have to talk about these decoupage papers. These were sent to me by my dear good friend and buddy Brandy over at the DIY Struggle. Y'all, she sent these to me. They're beautiful. I was super excited when I opened them up because they're everything that I enjoy and use when I want to make vintage decor pieces and art. So, and look at these Christmas ones. I said this is perfect. We are going to use the Christmas decoupage paper for these. So once I have all the strips cut out, I'm going to go ahead and start the decoupage process of my tags. So I'm just putting down a layer of Mod Podge on the painted side of the tag and then adding my strip of paper to it. Then once I have it smoothed out, I'm going to go ahead and add another layer of decoupage on the top. Now, I know I've heard it before. There are many different ways that people like to use decoupage and how they like to do it to keep it smooth and this, that, and the other. Do whatever makes you happy with this. I have preached it 1,000 times before that it doesn't have to be perfect for me. I like the texture. I don't mind it if it bubbles or creases. To me, it just adds character to the project that I'm working on, so I don't stress about it. But if that's you and you'd rather have it be smooth and perfect, then you do the decoupage the way that you see fit. Nobody's wrong here. It's literally just have fun with it. you're creating something that you're going to enjoy, so do it the way that you want to do it. These papers I was obsessed with. I knew that these were going to be perfect for Christmas ornaments this year, and they definitely had that vintage, unique vibe that I always look for. So, again, Brandy, my friend, thank you so much for sending these my way. If you guys are not already subscribed to her channel, I mean, she's huge. She's way bigger than I am, y'all. You need to check her out. She is awesome. I love her projects, and she's just a really good friend on top of that. So, but as you can see, once that has dried, I just took my sanding block that you can pick up from Dollar Tree, and I'm hitting the sides with it. It easily and just clean, cut smooth, taken off those extra pieces off the sides of those tags. It makes it wonderful. So now I'm going to do something that I absolutely love and have so much fun doing, and that is playing with clay. And this time around, I'm just going to use some regular old Crayola air dry clay, super cheap. You can get a huge tub of it on Amazon, and it just lasts a long time. So it is really fun for small projects like this. And what I do is take some molds that I have. Again, a lot of these molds that I have, I find them on Amazon or Etsy. I believe these were probably just from Amazon itself. And I put a little bit of cornstarch in the mold. Then I put my clay in there. This helps, especially when they're really detailed. It helps that clay pop out nice and smooth with not so much damage. Now, you know, there's going to be casualties. There were a few here, but it's okay. It's clay. We're going to fix it. And it doesn't really matter because we're going to paint over all of this. We just really want to have that nice effect of that 3D decal on the back of these tags. So like I stated before, we're going to go ahead and paint over these now. And we're just going to use the same Waverly Plaster paint, and we're going to go over top of all of them. It does not take long for those pieces to dry. I mean, the Mod Podge, that's all you need to hold down this clay. And it does work, and it dries pretty quickly. So we'll go ahead, we're going to paint over every single one of these tags with that Waverly chalk paint in plaster. And then we're going to continue on adding some more details to this. Again, don't worry if you think it doesn't look perfect. That's okay with these projects. I definitely like them to not necessarily be the most perfect project. Again, I love the character that imperfections add. So just go ahead and cover the sides and the front of these, and then we'll continue on. So next up, we are going to use our old friend here, Waverly Antiquing Wax, and we're going to use it to basically dirty up and age all of our tags here. So I'm going to go through the process of just kind of going over all of the embellishments, and then as well as all of the sides. Now I like to let the wax sit on there for a few seconds, and then I dab it down. I do it to the sides as well. So you can do this as much or as little as you like. And you can also use other mediums as well to create that age look. Anywhere from, you know, watered down, maybe some brown acrylic paints. You can use different, there's other waxes out there that do the same effect. You can use ink, you can use stain, you can use whatever your heart desires. This is just what I prefer and really what I had on hand when I was doing this project. So you know how that goes. Sometimes you just use what you got and make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all of these here. And we'll finish off with the hangy part of our tags here in just a moment. So before we actually get to the hangy parts of our tags here, I thought I was going to go ahead and just give this just a little bit extra. And what I did was I found this gold marker. I really don't know where these markers came from. It could have been, honestly, I think it might have been Five Below, like in their art section. But I really like these metallic markers because it definitely helps give just that little bit of oomph on projects. And for this worked out perfectly because, and it may really be hard to see it in the video, but there is definitely just that hint of a gold shimmer on top of these little details. And it definitely just gives it that extra, what I was looking for these ornaments. So these tags initially came with some string here, as you can see, and I'm basically just going to reuse a couple of those here. Just doing the loop tie, you can tie them off however you like, but the loop tie is really easiest, you know, when it comes to these, because then you can change them out later if you like. Just decided to add a little bit of ribbon here on this one, but I'm going to try to do a couple of different styles on the rest of these here, just to give you some different options on how you can use your tags or hang your tags. So these are our final pieces, you guys. If you use them for tags, for presents, or ornaments, I know I've called it both throughout this whole video, but that's definitely what they could be. They can be either or. You can still use them on your wine bottles if you choose. This is just a fun way to kind of jazz up something that was just plain and ordinary and really making it more your style. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I am sorry it has been a while. Hopefully I will have something new out here again for you very soon. Thanks again, my friends. Love you all. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button for me down below. Leave me a comment, drop me a like. Thank you all so much. And for my nerdy family that continues to come every time I put out a video, I appreciate you more than words. Y'all have a great, wonderful holiday, and yeah, stay safe, guys. Bye.